Yo, what's going on, y'all? Story time. I got a story to tell y'all. I got a friend who does not speak to me to this very day. Now, mind you, we ain't the best of friends anymore, but at one time we were really cool friends. Now, this dude doesn't talk to me based on something that somebody told him about me. Let me get down to the nitty gritty of the story. One day, I was amongst two people. And the one person was talking about my friend to another person, saying, yeah, he a deadbeat dad. He's a piece of garbage. He trash. And he ain't this and he ain't that and he ain't this and he ain't that. Now, mind you, we all cool with my friend. But they talking all this smack about him. So they friends with him too, just like I am. So they have their opinions of the dude. Now, I was going to tell Money what they were saying, but at the time I'm listening. And so while the person's saying, yeah, he ain't this, he ain't this, they look at me and be like, right, Vince? And I'd be like, hey, I mean, that's how you feel. You see, even Vince agrees. Mind you, I wasn't even agreeing. I was just saying, that's how you feel. This person like, oh, well, I don't appreciate you talking about this and this, that about the dude, because, that's disrespectful, and this, that. So they're getting into their little spatting war, and I'm sitting there silent. 2 days go by. One of the people run back to him and tell him that me and this person were talking about him, my friend. I was like, I wasn't talking about you. He was like, yeah, you was, and I said, wow. It's like tacit approval. The fact that I was silent and didn't say anything made them feel like I was guilty. Like I agreed with what was being said when I didn't even agree with what was being said. But it made the other person feel, it made them feel like I agreed to it. Or I didn't have their back. I didn't say nothing. And I let the people talk. Because sometimes you got to sit in silence and you got to gather all the information. Well, why you feel like that? I ain't asked no questions. I just sat back listening. Before I can tell them to cover their ass, they went back and told him. So he looking at me upset. I said, yo, bro, I promise you, I didn't say nothing about you. I was listening, finding out what their opinion was about you. So I didn't say nothing, bro. I didn't say nothing. And he's like, swear to God, you didn't say nothing. Like that would make it more valid. I was like, okay. And he was like, you didn't say anything. I said, look at me in my eyes. I got no reason to lie to you, right? I said, I got no reason to lie to you. I wouldn't do it. So when I said, look at me in my eyes, he looked at me and went like that, right? I was like, what? So I start laughing like, yo, dog, you bugging right now. Oh, it's funny. Now he real mad because he thinking that I have these feelings that somebody else had. And I'm like, oh, I didn't say nothing. The fact that I didn't say anything made him believe that I have all these opinions about him when I wasn't even talking about him. So be careful, folks. When you're around people, sometimes your silence, people will use that as you agreeing with them. It's approval. Like, oh, yeah, right. You're just listening. Because sometimes you want to find out the story. But then here we are years later, this dude still believes I was talking about him. And now, the add insult to injury is to the point now where, yeah, that's why, he's separated from me because he knows he's really said that, he be talking smack behind people's back. And I never said a word. Never said a word. But silence. That silence made him like, oh, well, if you really supposed to be my man, you should have said something. If you're supposed to be my homie, my friend, my buddy, you should have said something. Nah, I was trying to hear what they had to say so I can bring it back to you. But before I got a chance to, they beat me to it. So when people start talking, be like, I don't want to know nothing y'all feel. Separate yourself from that because they'll run back and make it like you did it and you said it and all you did is sit there and listen. They think you approved with everything that they were talking about. Happens all the time. I'm sure you got some stories like that yourself, but this is one of mine. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to holler at y'all.